Hi, Ryan Hanley here, founder of Rogue Risk, where we do insurance a little differently, in particular educating you so that you have the information you need to make the right insurance decision. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 homeowners insurance claims and what you need to be thinking about to make sure that you're protected in the event that one of them happens to you. God forbid. The first is wind and hail damage. Wind and hail, most common homeowners insurance claim. Hailstorms come whipping through, high winds come through, you get shingles raising, you get shutters ripped off, you get damage to siding depending on how the hail is hitting. In the case of wind and hail damage as it pertains to your insurance, you want to make sure that you have a full replacement cost policy on an HO3 policy form. That's a little technical, I know that, but if you could just remember that terminology and share that with your insurance professional just to validate that you have full replacement cost coverage on an HO3 homeowners insurance form, then you will most likely be in a very good place. What you do not want is actual cash value. Full replacement cost is you have 20-year-old shingles, you need to have those shingles replaced. You're gonna get whatever it costs to get those shingles, those new shingles back on your house. Actual cash value is you only get the depreciated value of 20-year-old shingles, which is not gonna get you enough money to replace those shingles in the event that they're damaged. I know that's a little technical, but if you can just regurgitate the language to your insurance professional and they can validate that you're covered, then you know you're at least in a good place. Number 2 most common homeowners insurance claim, fire and lightning damage, according to the Insurance Information Institute, are also the most expensive at just about $70,000 per claim when you have a fire or a lightning related damage. And here is where having your home insured to its full replacement cost is of the utmost importance, because in that scenario of being drastically underinsured, you may not get the full value of that claim back, which is going to force you to come out of pocket for the remainder of what it costs to rebuild or repair your home. Homeowners insurance claim number 3 is water damage. Water wreaks havoc on our homes. We want to be very careful about leaky pipes, about sewers and drains, and any way that water can get into our house. While water damage can happen coming down from the sky, water getting under your eaves, if there's damage to your home because a tree branch hit it and water comes leaking in, all that's covered as well. I want to bring to your attention actually water that rises back up into your house through sewers and drains. You need to add an endorsement to your homeowner's insurance policy called water and sewer backup in order for this loss to be covered. If you have anything of value on the bottom floor, whether you live on a slab or you have a basement, if you have anything of value in that space, then you're going to want to add sewer water backup coverage. It is not covered on a standard policy. You need to add it. Talk to your insurance professional to get that done. Homeowners insurance claim number 4 is personal liability. This means something happens either on the property in which you are insuring, so the property where your home is, or you or a direct family member, someone living in your home who is covered under that policy, does something out in the world. This could be as silly as snap hooking a drive into another fairway. You hit someone in the head and they have an injury. They're going to sue you for that. And that's going to be covered under the personal liability on your homeowner's insurance policy. Now, oftentimes it is very hard for people to imagine these types of claims if it's never happened before, because they sound like one-offs or exceptions, but I can promise you these kind of things happen all the time. Kids in the neighborhood are running through your yard to get to someone else's neighborhood. They trip, they fall, they get hurt. That's going to be a claim against your homeowner's insurance. There are a million plus scenarios where your personal liability takes over and protects you, and you want to make sure that you have proper coverage in this. No less than $1 million in at-fault liability on your homeowner's insurance is our recommendation. In some cases, you can go below that on a policy. We do not write those policies here at Rogue Risk because we've just seen too many things. You want at least $1 million, and then if anything, have an umbrella that sits on top of that to provide another $1 million is really the best way to protect yourself and your family in the event that you have a really tragic day. The 5th and final most common claim that you find on homeowners insurance policies is theft. Your things get stolen. They can be stolen out of your car. They can be stolen at the airport. When your stuff gets stolen and you have replacement cost on your personal property. You may have additional theft limits. You may have scheduled items for expensive things, for things like artwork, for things like jewelry, for high-end camera equipment or video equipment. If you've scheduled these things on your policy, you have additional theft limits beyond that, but you want to make sure that the stuff that's most valuable to you, that would be the most expensive to replace, that you have taken a home inventory and that you have maybe receipts or market value assessments for those items, so that in the event that they are stolen, you get the full value back from your insurance carrier. If this kind of information is valuable to you, if you'd like to work with our agency, if a relationship with an agency like ours makes sense to you, if you would like to get a quote for your homeowners insurance, your auto insurance, and your entire personal insurance program, give us a call at 855-960-6600 or visit roguerisk.com today.